ka ICA ka pinkre ya ka lawe jong pi. Naga binta ka tuition but coaching ka babhatam ya pi. Yasno but ka ICA
ka State Project Office State Education Mission Authority ka Sarkar Meghalaya ringkat ka jingetrailang ka Meghalaya Bharat Scouts and Guides ka pratre gunailor ka Pynlong ya ka sngi ka bakarpang World Literacy Day 2008 ha Auditorium Hall Meghalaya Bharat Scouts and Guides Headquarters Shillong. Kongsan hagri ki jinglang de ba DP Walang Additional Chief Secretary Jong Sarkar Meghalaya ka phangpreng jong ka World Literacy Day 2008 Literacy for Human-Centered Recovery, Narrowing the Digital Divide. Wa DP Walang ulong ban kinti yu ka jingtuna ha ka jingnang jingstat ha borokishnong kithaw ha ka jylla par ban pinsngau tho ya ka jingstat ban chong school kalong ka benta ka bok kongsan tam ha ka jingim ka jong ubreu. Kebelaidon lang ha ka tigasngi ki kentop ya TTM Sangma Special Officer na ka Meghalaya State Legal Services Authority Dr. Lana L. Nongbat State Nodal Officer Tobacco Cell Health Department Hakanigasngi Kasema Kalai Kusnamru Yuba Herman Marwin Block Mission Coordinator Millim Block East Khasi Hills District Victor Nongbat Joint Director School Education and Literacy Nongpo Ribhoi District Lucky Noratmong District Community Mobilization Coordinator SSA Ribhoi District Sengrang Sangma District Community Mobilization Coordinator SSA East Garo Hills District RD Shira District School Education Officer and District Mission Coordinator SSA East Garo Hills District but Yonis Umdor Block Mission Coordinator SSA Amlaram West Jaintia Hills District.
All over the world, create a bridge in the world to live in peace. This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect.
To bring those who are out of schools and out of institutions or out of the system, to mainstream them and to bring them back to the educational system. Now the theme in this year is very important and very eye-catching. The theme of the World Literacy Day this year is Human-Centered Recovery to Narrow the Digital Divide. Recovery from what is the first question. Recovery from the impact the pandemic had in the last 2 years on the educational system. So how do we recover? We can recover, of course, by what we are resorting to, that is using technology. That is the most effective way. But to have a proficient and an optimal solution to this, we need digital inclusion. Now, are all the students covered digitally? That's the first question. We have not conducted any formal survey, but a random sampled survey made through telephone calls, made through conversations across the state will tell us that digital inclusion is still a dream. In fact, in the urban areas, only between 50 to 60% of the students have been able to access the classes, whether it's classroom learning or digital contents or using other tools like WhatsApp or Google Classrooms. Only between 50 to 60% in urban areas. In rural areas, only between 20 to 25% have been able to access, and that too, we are talking about upper primary section upwards. That is class 5 upwards, class 6 upwards, sorry. Talking about class 1 to class 5, especially in the rural areas, I can tell you that the situation is not very pleasing. That is the reason why we decided very quickly that schools should be started in the state amidst the pandemic we still have a high positivity rate, but we had to take a call because of this challenge of digital inclusion, or rather digital exclusion. Now, we thought of opening the schools right from the month of August, but then the situation was not conducive at all at that point of time. Even now, many states are still not fully open. We have decided to open urban and rural, segregate them in different categories. Why? Because of this challenge that only about 20% are getting access to digital education in rural areas. Therefore, in rural areas, we say that, and we have given this permission that from class 6 upwards, they can go for classes, and class 1 to class 5, they can go to the schools, or the teachers can visit the students. There is no question of a student of class 1 to class 5 holding a mobile or a smartphone in the rural area. It's impossible. If somebody is thinking of that as being accomplished, it is totally false. It is not at all realistic. It's not at all pragmatic. Therefore, we have allowed the students to go to classroom. We have allowed the teachers to go for home visits as of today. All this to ensure what we found out in the survey, that there is a huge gap between urban and rural areas. Now, looking at the theme, we can say surely yes, digital literacy is nothing but a huge disruptive technology. Disruptive in the sense that it's something new, something which is unthinkable maybe a few years back, but bring changes in the processes with a positive impact. If we were digitally included in the whole state, yes, it would bring a huge positive impact. But because of the huge gap, we are suffering, the students are suffering, therefore we have to move ahead and start classes early.